Two Muslim women were stabbed repeatedly under the Eiffel Tower in a suspected racist attack in Paris. Police arrested two white female suspects who allegedly shouted "Dirty Arabs" as they launched the attack. They are being held on suspicion of attempted murder, city prosecutors said. By the way, I do know that a lot of people keep accusing the media on the other side of like not saying white, not saying Muslim, not mentioning religion, not mentioning the religion, mentioning people's ethnicity, not mentioning people's ethnicity. And I think the accusation on both sides against how biased the media is usually both the left-leaning people and right-leaning people, Muslims and non-Muslims, they're usually exaggerating, right? Like, somebody might say, like, "Hey, why are you saying white? What does that got to do with anything? Like, oh, you guys are being biased. You're demonizing white people." Well, I mean, when Samuel was beheaded, the same media was saying he was a Chechen man. So, like, were they being anti-Chechen when they said that the guy was Chechen? So, I mean, like, don't I think people see bias when they assume bias, they just see bias. I mean, there is bias. All of these medias are biased, but like, I think we exaggerate the bias. Okay. Anyways, maybe not. We'll see. They are no, yeah, they're all alive. They made it, but the attack was so bad that it seemed attempted murder. They are being held. Okay, so the white women are being held on suspicion of attempted murder. City prosecutor said. By the way, the reason I say white woman is not because I think that being white is important. It's because there's no other identifying factors right now. Okay, the attacking woman. How about that? It follows rising tensions over the beheading of teacher. The Paris, yeah, we know this. We already saw that in the video. Let me see if there's anything else. I want to go over the comments of people. Members of France, 5 million plus Muslim community have complained of increased Islamophobia caused by a government clampdown on mosque and Muslim organizations. We zoom in so you guys can see as well. So Muslims are complaining that like the anti-Muslim bigotry, they're saying it's increasing. The victims of the latest attack on Sunday have been identified as French women from Algerian background, named only as Kenza, 49, and Amel, who is a few years younger. Kenza was stabbed 6 times and ended up in hospital with a punctured lung, while surgery was carried out on one of Amel's hands, said an investigating source. No information was initially released about the attack, leading to uproar on social media. Were confirmed images from the scene. Where confirmed images from the scene was circulated. And now they're gonna go back to talking about Samuel Paty. Oh no, this is about the video that was circulating. Okay, so the police said on October 18 at around 8 p.m. the police intervened following an emergency call from two women wounded by knives on the, I don't know where this is. This is French. I'm not going to try to read French. The Field of Mars by the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, I've been there. A source at the Paris prosecutor's office confirmed on Wednesday an investigation for attempted murder has been opened in connection with the stabbings. By the way, I've been to Paris like 3 times, and the last time I went, it was very different. Okay, there were guards everywhere. Like yeah. So there's the security, like they're they're not just guards. They're like heavily armed soldiers, just patrolling the streets. A source at the Paris prosecutor's office confirmed on Wednesday an investigation for attempted murder has been opened in connection with the stabbings. One of the attacked women wore a face covering, but it was not clear whether this was because of the beer bug pandemic or for cultural or religious reasons, said the source. Kenza told Liberation newspaper, "We were a family, 5 adults in all, and 4 children." Wow! Imagine attacking people that have children next to them. "We had gone out for a walk at the level of the Eiffel Tower. There is a small, rather dark park. We took a little tour in it. As we walked, there were 2 dogs that come toward us. The children got scared. My cousin, who was veiled, asked the two women if it was possible to keep their dogs with them because the children were afraid. The dog owners refused to put their animals on a leash, and a furious argument followed, one that included racist insults. It is then around 8 p.m. and in darkness that the two women with the dogs allegedly pulled out a knife and launched themselves at Kenzo animal. By the way, just to be clear, every time we read a news item here, there's a chance that things happen differently. There's always a chance, okay? So always take everything from every side with a grain of salt, okay? No, you guys keep asking if they survived. Yes, they survived. They're talking to the press. I showed you a video of one of them at the beginning.